Hey everyone, welcome back to another lesson. My name is Quincy Davis, in case you're new. If you're not new, great to see you again in this new year, 2024. Happy New Year. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited about this year. I'm sure we all are, right? We always get that feeling, man, it's a new year. Good things are going to come. I'm going to do this better. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And that's a natural feeling, and I think we all should have that feeling. But I got kind of an issue with New Year's resolutions. So if you guys are ready for me to jump into this rant, let's do it. So a resolution is a decision, a firm decision to do something or not to do something. And I think that is totally cool and actually very important if the consequences of not following through are dire. For example, if you don't stop this, then this will happen, and we don't want this to happen because it's a really bad thing, right? If that's the case, then absolutely, if you need to call it a resolution, do whatever you got to do, but you got to change that thing or else. But I think most of us, we use that term resolution kind of flippantly, and we're not very practical with our resolutions. For example, I always hear, okay, it's a new year, new me, right? New year, new me. I'm going to go to the gym every day. I'm going to lose 200 pounds. I'm going to practice 8 hours a day. I'm going to do this. I'm going to read a new book every month, blah, 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 blah. And you may be able to do that. You may be able to stick to that. And I think those are great goals, right? But often they're too impractical to keep up, right? Especially if it's so different than what you were doing before. That's all cool in the gang, and it sounds really good. And yeah, it kind of gives you something to look forward to, and it gives you something to work on, and you're excited, and you have this newfound energy, right? Maybe you walk a little taller because now you have a little more purpose, but actually it's very impractical. Most of those resolutions fail, right? Especially when they're so lofty, when it's so different, or it contrasts so much from what you were doing before. It's just not going to work out. And I promise you, it's going to be a bad feeling when you realize, dang, I didn't keep any of my resolutions, or I didn't follow through with this resolution. So instead of thinking new year, new me, how about a new year, better me, or an improved me? Because whatever got you here to this point today on the 1st of 2024, you're doing pretty good, right? It's no easy feat just making it this far through everything that you've come through, right? So, but we don't have to change. We don't have to become a new me, a new person to improve. Resolutions are like pie crust, thin and easily broken, and it's so true. So what happens if you break your resolution? Well, now you've failed, right? And instead of just accepting the fact that you didn't follow through with it, the actual consequence is that now you actually may feel worse than you did before you made the resolution, because now you're a failure, right? Now you haven't followed through with something that was so important to you at the beginning of the year, and 2 months in, 3 months in, maybe even 6 months in, you realize, dang, I'm not doing any of this stuff, or I'm not following through, and I'm a failure. And that's a worse feeling than not even making a resolution. So I'd like to offer you an alternative to New Year's resolutions. Trust me, this is way better than a New Year's resolution. Yes? All right, so what I want you to do, instead of giving yourself a New Year's resolution or New Year's resolutions, right, that are very lofty and impractical, what I want you to do is create and write down 4 or 5, 3, 4 or 5, however many you think is good. You don't want to write too many, but I want you to write 3 or 4 or 5 practical goals that you have for yourself in this new year of 2024. That's what I want you to do. Don't create a resolution, create goals, right? And the reason why this is a lot better, a better approach to the better you, not the new you, but the better you, is because they're goals, right? Again, when you have that feeling that you failed at a resolution that was so important to you at the beginning of the year, it sucks. It kind of makes you feel like you're just not doing anything. But if you have goals and you're really clear with what your goals are, and try to be detailed, and I'll tell you what my goals are in a little bit, but try to be detailed so that you have a path to get there. And understand, it's not that suddenly you're just going to stop doing this and now you're so much better, or you're going to start doing this and you're so much better. No, 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 no. That's not it. When you create goals, you're working towards something, right? So you're checking off you have a checklist of getting to where you're trying to get to. And along the way, as you're getting there, you're making little small incremental. Yes, it's a big word for me, but I figured it out. Incremental improvements along the way. And those incremental improvements give you reward. They make you feel like you're doing something. They give you that feeling of achieving success, right? Small victories will give you that feeling of motivation and encouragement to keep going, right? And when you have a bunch of little incremental small victories that you're kind of checking off along the way to this goal, now you're getting somewhere, and now you're improving. Now you're a better version of who you were. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you my 4 goals. I think I have 4. Let me see. Yeah, I have 4 goals for 2024. I'm going to share them with you. And these are real goals. I didn't make them just for this video. These are real goals that I've written down and I've been thinking about, but now I'm declaring it to the world. All right, my first goal for 2024 is continued health and fitness. Health and fitness. That is so important to me. Some of you who know me know that I like to stay in shape, and I work out, and I eat healthy. I cook for myself, and I try to eat as clean as possible. I'm not always successful, but again, it doesn't mean I failed. It just means that sometimes, you have some bumps in the road as you go, but the overall goal is still in place, and it does not fall apart. So that is what I want to continue to do in 2024. That's important because without health and without fitness, you have nothing. You have absolutely nothing. And I implore all of you, if it's not a part of your life now, to really make an effort to be healthy, to stay healthy, do something, some kind of activity with your body, move your body, and make an effort to eat better, right? Especially in America, we have such terrible food in this country that is literally killing people, and it should be outlawed, right? Some of the things that are available to us to eat, it's really so bad that it should be outlawed, but it's not. So we have to make those choices on our own. So I do, and I hope that you do too, because I've lost, and I'm sure many of you have lost a lot of folks, friends, family, to diseases that are preventable through diet and exercise. So that's goal number 1. Goal number 2 has something to do with you. I want to find new ways of reaching and teaching all of you and all of my students. I want to create more tools and online courses and seminars and group coachings that will reach you and help you achieve your personal goals on this instrument in ways that maybe these YouTube videos can't help you. So that's one of my goals as well. And if you haven't already, you want to definitely check out my online digital download store where I've uploaded and created a lot of tools and helpful play-alongs and exercises, some bebop language, vocabulary sheets, all kinds of stuff that are intended to help you improve on different goals that you may have. And of course, I'm going to continue to do my YouTube videos, my free YouTube videos for you, because many of you have expressed how much my videos and lessons have helped you. So I will absolutely be continuing these in addition to all the new tools and other different explorations of ways I can reach out to you. That's number 2. And number 3, it may seem obvious, right? But it's important to say it. I want to continue to improve as a musician. Okay, and that's real broad, right? So to be more detailed, I want to improve, and this is not a technical thing. As far as the drums go, I have so much technique and so many ways I can improve. But one of the glaring weaknesses of mine when I perform is that I'm not completely free. So as important as different techniques that I want to learn are, being free at the instrument will really help me be more expressive and make a bigger impact on the music and thusly on people who hear the music I'm a part of. So that's one of my goals on this instrument, is to play with more of a free spirit and not give a flying. Another way I want to improve as a musician is to improve my piano skills. I've been playing for a long time. I don't talk about it on in my lessons here, but it's a very important part of my musicianship. And I play every day. I practice. I take lessons, and I have specific goals to piano that I absolutely want to improve on. So I'm going to do that. And another thing that's really important to me as a musician is my compositional and arranging skills. I want to continue to improve in that department as well. I've kind of gotten away from it the last couple years, but if you've heard my albums, both of my albums are all comprised of original compositions and arrangements. And so this year I want to get deeper into it. I learned a new program, notational program called Dorico, which is incredible. So that's helping me kind of get back into it and getting me excited. So that's another goal and another way I want to improve my musicianship. So improve my musicianship, that's number 3. And number 4 is something I'm really weak at. I'm just not good at doing this, but I am absolutely going to improve on this in 2024. And that is showing my love and appreciation and gratitude to those who I love and care for who are around me, including my family. Of course, I love my family, but I don't say it enough in a way that is really meaningful and clear and heartfelt. I want to show my gratitude to my friends, those who are important, who have seen me in the good times and the bad times, who have helped me. It's so important that I want to let them know. In fact, I made some calls this morning to just let them know that they are important to me. And of course, colleagues at the school where I work. Hey, UNT, that's why I'm wearing the hat. Shout out to my school, University of North Texas. I have incredible colleagues who I work with that I don't express my gratitude and appreciation to enough. So thank you to them. And lastly, all of my students, and that includes students at the school, but also all of you and everybody beyond. I really, truly appreciate all of you because, yes, I'm teaching you, but you also teach me. And I don't do these videos for myself, as I said before. I do them for you, and I truly enjoy teaching and sharing the little knowledge I have. So I just want to make sure that I am showing my gratitude towards you, because without you, I wouldn't be doing this. So thank you. So those are my personal goals for 2024. What are your goals? I'm so curious. I'd love to hear what your goals are. If you feel comfortable, go ahead and write them down in the comments down below. Consider that your declaration, right? And then you can look back at those goals. But definitely write them down somewhere else so that you can see them and refer to them whenever you can. Also, if you don't feel comfortable sharing them, just give me a little shout out. I love hearing from you. And as most of you who have left comments know, I get back to you. I read all the comments and I try to respond to everybody, even the haters. Yes, even the haters. There's many haters. There's always haters. That lets you know that you're doing something good. So, all right, until the next time, you know what to do, right? Practice hard, but practice smart. Take care.